Hello, people. It's that time. It's that time again. So, welcome along, everyone, to my live stream. Welcome to the channel. My name's Danny C. Let's get down to business, shall we? I hope everyone's doing good. I hope everyone's well. So, for this evening, I'm going to be throwing down a GR3 lobby in a couple of minutes. So, the format, of course, is a bit of practice. Please consider to do a qualifying lap if you wish. And then we crack on with some open lobby sprint racing action. I hope everyone's doing good. So, welcome along, Alex. Thank you for tuning in. Hope you're well. So, yeah, I'm going to be on for approximately a couple of hours just to get some there. So, what time is streaming till? Approximately 8 o'clock-ish UK time. So, obviously a couple hours to kill off before I crack on with other things, and then so obviously there's going to be another open lobby at some point later on in the week, so I'm not sure when exactly, but I'll keep you up to date as I go along. Obviously got some things to do through the weekend or so, and then be looking at towards the end of the week then for another session of open lobbies if anyone is interested. So, more than welcome to. So, come out to the escapes movies, and then we go into the multiplayer section. So, and welcome along as well, Handy Pint. Thank you for tuning in. So, there we go. No worries, pal. Like I said, that there's another opportunity that'll come for later on this week. So no stresses if it doesn't go to plan. So we're going to be kick-starting off the open lobbies at Circuit Gilles Villeneuve. So obviously we've got brake balance set to, obviously you can change the brake balance to how you like it. BOP is on, and everything else, no problems. But when we do get to a certain track where obviously you're more liable to abuse the track limits, then bearing in mind that I'm going to have to set it to strong, because obviously having noticed that some people just been using too much track limits at tracks like Yas Marina, for example, then that's something I'm going to have to try and fix it myself, and then, just to give everybody more of a pleasant overall racing experience in that sense. So it's 6:15 now, so the room is now open, and the room ID will pop up in any moment for those who want to join. So we'll see how quickly this lobby fills up. So there's your room ID. So we have got somebody joining. There's Alex, who's joined in. Welcome, Alex. Another person joining in. Vincent is in. Ito is in. So we get a few more people. Oh, Vincent's left. So a couple of more people, and then we'll announce the rundown to the race. Nico's in. Welcome, Nico. So we get another person in node 2, which we have got another person in only just. So lobby's been up about nearly 3 minutes. Another person joining. Samia's in. Welcome, Samia. And he's left. So I'll put the message out. Race starting in. We'll give it 7 minutes. Feel free to do a fast lap. Foul's in. Welcome, Foul. And please be mindful of those around you on the track. Thanks. Get the tyres warmed up as well as that. See if I can find Flavio somewhere. Slid the car a little bit there. Probably not the most ideal way to start a lap, but let's see what I could do from there. heavy braking just under the tunnel, which didn't work because I got a bit deep. So I just need to brake a little earlier on that part next time round. So we're into the 38, so I can only get better while I'm on the go. Pretty twisty through these chicane sections. Come on. See how close can they get? $37.5. Think that's hard to do. I'll just park up this runoff area. And to have another nice view of turn 1, 2. We got somebody coming out to the pits as well. Right, so let's have a look at who got out of the track, shall we? Obviously, there's 11 of us, so there is a few more slots for those who wish to race on this one. And we'll go on to spectators mode, and we've got Ito in the BMW. We've got Ava in the Ferrari. Got Flavio in the Subaru. KO14 in the Porsche. Got Alex in the Lamborghini. We've got Fao in the Mazda. We've got Nico in the Peugeot. We've got TRB in the Subaru. We've got Shaz in the Audi. We've got Barger in the Ferrari. And there's myself in the Ferrari, chilling in the pits. So I'm going to get the message out as we're about to get the race underway. First things first, hello people, please be civil and respectful to other racers and have fun. So the race is starting soon. And have a good one. Best of luck. So, before we get going, if you accidentally hit someone and if you feel it's your fault, simply pull over to one side, get the place back where you can, and where it's safe to do so. Take your time, don't rush it, you know, just to find somewhere to pull over to one side where it's safe to do so, and get the place back. Somebody's left, so that leaves 10 of us in. So without further ado, let's get this first race underway in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good luck, everyone. Great start with 4-star check is on as well. I'll just pull over to one side and be nice to give everybody a chance. Rather be a good sport than be selfish to win the lot. Somebody goes past me there. Whoa, somebody's had a spinner there. Patience, patience. I don't know. Still there on my radar. Side by side. Johnny around the outside. Next up, Nico. Just having a look. Had to finesse my way through. That was heart in the mouth moment as I had to keep it pointed in the right direction somehow. Could do with some power drills to remove them flipping sausage curves. What through? Got it turned in. So got Alex leading the race with E2 in second, KO in third. Around the outside, if that's what you meant. Appreciate that. Not easy there for someone whilst you're trying to make your way through the traffic in one piece. But thank you. Zach's in, welcome along. So we've got P3 up for grabs as we see them two battling out. Just gonna have to finesse my way through the flipping sausage curves. Oh, somebody's gone wide. Fowles dropped behind after he had an adventure with dirty tyres. We're through. Got the Spaniard in my sights. I can see P2 up ahead. So we're on our last lap now. Alex still leading the race with the two Spaniards in second and third respectively. Bert is in. Welcome along. Borges feeling the pressure. Come on, push, push, push. I am within striking distance. The 458 is quick off the slow corners. But it's just a case of getting close to the P3 as much as I can. But I don't think we've got a gut to go for the overtake. Unless something happens through that chicane. Ah, I thought I had him. Well done, Alex. Well done, everyone else. No worries, GG. And that's the first race done. So if you don't mind, Alex, do you want to choose a track first, please? If there's a certain track you have in mind. So I just see something kicking off on chat. I don't know what it is exactly, and then... So grab the replays if you want them. Okay. Copy. Sorry. Yeah, just a couple I have to kick out. Don't take it too personal. Okie dokie. So, then foul as well. I was gonna kick. That person's left. Okie dokie. So we're off to Spa for the next one. Okie dokie. If I can find it. So let's say hello to Zach. So the race is starting in 7 minutes. Feel free to do a fast lap. And please be mindful of those around you on the track. Thanks. Gonna be 1 moment as I'm gonna take the hoodie off as I'm getting a bit warm. Obviously got window open light. Right, let's head out to the track. We'll go with the McLaren. Not heavyweights, racing softs. There we go. Sorry, because it's just like the little things where, you know, when you see something suspicious and then you want to be sure that that everybody's clean, but then from what I saw that it turns out that the person was not dirty. But don't take it too personal if it is the case, because I don't want to be putting too much energy or be judgmental on what's happened, on some of the things I haven't seen until I get a chance to have a look at the replay. So, unless if that person hasn't done anything wrong, then I do apologise. But that's not the first time that I've seen something like that. Because it's hard to judge about from when you're in a different part of the track, innit? It's okay, don't worry. Gold race. Thank you. Thank you. Got myself thinking, like, what's going off here? And then, anyhow, it's one of them things. No point stressing about it too much. I mean, if there may be some inconsistency that's going on, but that's just a hard part for somebody to run the lobbies and to be sure that everybody's behaving well and respectful at the same time. But thank you. So we're on a fast lap here. Got a bit too greedy on the entry of the bus stop. Let's have a look at who's in what. So we've got Benito. Benito's in the Porsche. So we've got Benito in the Porsche. We've got Favaros in the Mercedes. We've got the Racing Kid in the Toyota. We've got Flavio in the Subaru. We've got Tomer in the Porsche. And there's Zach in the Lexus. And the Indian guy in the Heineken Porsche livery. And there's Alex in the Lamborghini. And then we've got Shas in the Audi. And we've got Ignacio in the Nismo. We've got the Race Edition in the Genesis. We've got Ekro in the BMW. And there's myself. So there's 13 of us in. Okie dokie. So let's get this next race underway. So the race is starting soon. Best of luck, everyone. And let's have a clean one as well. So we're just about to get this race underway. Want to make sure I don't miss anybody out, as we're about to get this next race underway in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good luck, everyone. Grid start with 4-star check is on for those who are just joining. You didn't have to do that, but thank you for letting us have the chance to win. Oh. Definitely got a penalty there. No, I did not. Car there, car there. A bit deep there. Got a car behind me as well. Got to bear in mind. Got the racing kid. Still there, he's there. It's okay, I can set myself up for the long slipstream at the Kenmore Straight. So we've got Flavio in the lead, we've got Ignacio in second, the racing kid in third. Give the kid a bump draft. Am I seeing things? Give the kid a little bump draft if I get. No, just a bit too late. Just need to get it turned in the apex. So Flavio's about to serve a half-second penalty by literally using the grass. Okay. Got 3 cars around me. That's right behind me. Oh. Yeah, somebody's got momentum, so just shift up early and then... Oh, this is going to be very close, isn't it? Alex is left. Hope he's okay. Wasim's in. Welcome along. Oh crap. Gone a bit wide there. Just had to slow down so I don't get penalised. And oh, somebody spawned. Unlucky, buddy. Sorry to see that. Your internet broke for a moment. Sorry to see that, mate. Hope you get that internet sorted to keep on racing if you're free. So Flavia's about to serve a 1-second penalty. Oh, the Irish dude's gone all over the place, and Flavio using the grass to try and minimise the penalty deficit. Yeah, no worries. Yeah, like I said, I'll be on until approximately 8 o'clock, so there is still time to get the internet sorted and then therefore get some more racing under the belt. So there's 2 laps remaining, including this one. Who's going to be last on the brakes? And Danny C's up into P3. Next up, the 2 that are fighting for the lead. Let's see what I can do. Plat for Life is in. Welcome along. Hope you're well. And Danny C sets the fastest lap. So we've got these 2 fighting for the lead. Racer Kid, can't he? Goes back onto the racing line and oh, looks like maybe. Oh, just thought about it, but then just leave him enough room also. A bit of contact, I believe. But oh, with these two fighting for the lead, this is giving me the opportunity to get even closer. This is a very interesting battle between the pair of them. And I've closed right up to these two. Here we go. These two. Through goes Danny C! Oh, thought about him, but... Ah. Just without that wheel spin, I could have got the win, but... Blimey, that was close. Well played. Well played. Whew. Grab the replays if you want them. So, do you want to choose a track, Racing Kid, please? If there's a certain track you have in mind. So, and of course, it's been good regardless on outcome. Whew. Okie dokie. Abu Dhabi it is. Now, obviously, the one thing I have to do as well, whilst we're at Yas Marina, is City to Sunset, times 7. And of course, make the shortcut penalty set to strong. So therefore, I'm going to experiment to see how strong these penalties are for when it comes to track limits. So, because I have seen some people that's been literally just taking so much track on over the curbs and so on. I'm going to get in the Ferrari for this one. So the race starting in 7 mins. Feel free to do a fast lap. And please be mindful of those around you on the track. Thanks. We could do that. That's just like a one step a bit much, to be honest. Time of the day, twilight. That should do it. Because I got the speed rating set to 6, so it should be fine. So what I'm about to experiment myself is to see how much track you can take whilst you had the ability to go over the curves and use the red and white curves for track limits, and then of course. Okay. So go over the red and white curves. Went over the white line. No problem with that one. Car there. Okay, so you can use the red and white curves on some places, so you just need to be mindful to go on going over the red and white curves in some places. We also got the settings set to strong on the shortcut penalty system, so apologies for missing you out, because I had the chance to spare them over to say hello. Black for life. with a 53.0, so possibly a 1 minute 52. No stress, mate. You know, because if you get the braking wrong as well as fluffing up the lines and so on, then mistakes do happen. So don't stress too much if you accidentally hit someone through this, that, and that. Sliding on that piece of AstroTurf there. Oh, crap. So maybe another lap in if I can. We'll see how this sector goes and then we'll go from there. Close to the 53, so that'll do for now. And let's have a quick look at who we got out of the track. So we've got Black for Life in the Ferrari. We've got VTR 46 in the McLaren. We've got the Racing Kid in the Toyota. We've got Race Edition in the Ferrari. We've got Nasio in the Alpha. We've got Boeing in the Ferrari. No, Lamborghini, sorry. And then we've got the Flavio in the Subaru. We've got Chas in the Audi. We've got Jegged in fourth behind as well. E. James in the Ferrari. Gigi in the Ferrari. And we've got myself, Alvo. So let's get this next race underway. Don't want to miss anybody out. Well, Benito's in the middle changing cars, so race started soon. Have a good race and best luck, and let's have a clean race as well. Are you ready, Benito? So let me know if you are racing this one or spectating. Give him 30 seconds to respond. And if he doesn't respond, then obviously we'll just crack on with this race then. Because we've got a lot of people that are ready to get racing. Ready to get going. Okay. So that's the first 30 seconds up. So without further ado, let's get this next race underway in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good luck, everyone. Grid start with 4-star check is on as well. VTR's got off to a good start. Oh! You're gonna have to give this one back, pal. Thank you. Appreciate that. Almost lost the car. Gracie Kid's gone deep. There we go. Racing Kid defending. Who's going to be last of the brakes? There we go. Nicely does it. So we've got Plat for Life in the lead, VTR46 in second, myself in third. And Plat's got a 52.8 as the current fastest lap of the race. Oh, he's just letting VTR 46 by. I've only just caught that bit up. Whoa! No! Gone all over the place. So P3's up for grabs at least. Perhaps I was pushing too hard. So VTR 46 is in the lead. Platt in second. The Racing Kid in third. Race Edition in fourth, myself in fifth, Nasio in sixth, Alvaro in seventh, I've got Flavio in eighth. The Racing Kid's about to serve a half-second penalty for what I suspect was a track limit violation. Racing Edition going for the outside move. Who's going to be last on brakes? The Racing Kid very much gets the line together. Racing Addiction going wide. VTR 46 wins this one. Plat for Life in second, and the Racing Kid in third, myself in fourth. Good little scrap towards the end. So I'll grab the replays if you want them. So do you want to choose this track? Do you want to choose the track VTR, please? If there's a certain track you have in mind. So we've got VTR 46 with the win, with Plat for Life in second, the Racing Kid in third, myself in fourth, Race Edition in fifth. We've got Nasio in sixth. We've got Jed in seventh. We've got Chassis in eighth. We've got E James in ninth. We've got Flavio in 10th. We've got Arvo in 11th. There's Boeing and GG, the only ones to retire from this race. So Kyoto is the next one, no problem. Let's head down to Kyoto. Yeah, you could join JB. So obviously there's the room ID as well. So if you type in the room ID, therefore you'll be able to join in the lobby. So if you go into the room ID section on the menu, on the multiplayer section where all lobbies are on the menu, then you have a list of full races, and then you've got the friends only. Or if you wish for an alternative to join. So this is the current track, Kyoto, as well in the GR3s. So you'll also know where to find me as well. So race starting in 7 minutes. Feel free to do a fast lap, and please be mindful of those around you on the track. Thanks very much. No problem. By any means, don't stress too much, and don't put too much pressure on yourself. As long as you're clean and respectful, that's the main thing. Yeah, don't worry about it, because if it's your first time, then obviously don't worry about it. So you just want to find your own feet with a certain car and so on, and then but yeah, it's all good. Don't stress too much. As long as you give the place back to the person you made contact with, then that's the That's the good bit of. That's a good way to show sportsmanship. Because you do come across some drivers that have good quality, as well as some being average and then some being slow, and then so you have a mixture, which I do have to tell you the truth. And but it depends on who shows up on the occasion. Do you know what I mean? This don't feel too bad. Benito's left, so there is I think there is one more slot or two to fill up for those who wish to race in this one. Almost losing the car in the process of using that piece of concrete. Grab that bit of slip or somebody. Thank you for letting me by, but I'm just finishing off a lap anyway. So I just need to have a look at who we got out on the track. So there's 13 of us. Obviously, E. James is yet to select a car. So I've got VTR 46 in the McLaren. And there's Platt finding the limits like there is no limits, especially in the Ferrari. So I've got Petto in the Ferrari. I've got each one tech going all out of shape over the crest in the Toyota. I've got CBT in the Ferrari. And there's Nacio in the Nismo. And there's Jed in the Ferrari. The racing kid is left. Okay, okay. And then Skywalker in the Ferrari. And then there's Pilkos in the Porsche. And there's myself, Race Edition. So there's 12 of us on this one. Just waiting to see if James is still active, as we're just about to get this next race underway. So have a good race everyone, and best of luck, and let's have a clean race as well. So James, are you ready, pal? Because we're just about to get started. We've got somebody who's joining, whoever that might be. Jay's in. So we're just about to get this race underway as well, Jay, as you just joined. So the sooner you ready up, we'll get this race underway. Don't want to be leaving you out. Right. No stress, James. Thank you for taking in. So it's just Jay that's yet to ready up, and if he doesn't respond within 30 seconds, then we'll just have to get this race underway, holding everybody else up. There we go. We're sorted. Good luck, everyone. Let's do this. Brake balance 5 to the rear. Get through the chicane, okay. Welcome along, James. Thank you for tuning in. Hope you're well. I have used the new tracks. No issues from what I can see. What I had to do also is, just put in the strict shortcut penalties. Obviously, because when I did an open lobby in the GR4s, and I saw some people going over the red and white curves in some places, and then obviously just about to get the move done. Holy just so tight, so close. And then what I had to do also was just run this one race with the strong shortcut penalty settings, and then obviously it certainly did the trick in some corners. Turn 4 or 5, yeah. I know what you mean, mate. Just that concrete bit which slides the car off very much, and I just had to correct the steering a little bit, or get out of the throttle. Welcome along, Shadow. You're in my lobby. Welcome along, buddy. If this is your first race of the evening, do your best, and that's all you can do. Ah, you're Jay as well. Okie dokie. Pleasure to meet you. And welcome along. Any of the new people in the channel, don't forget to subscribe the channel, as I do open lobbies, some league race adventures, sometimes daily races when I can. Oopsie daisies. Unlucky buddy. And obviously, yeah, and some other bits and pieces, whatever else I have in mind. So if you're liking the content, hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't. Appreciate your support. So got Platini Ferrari with a 132 in the wall of his own for the moment. And Tyler's in. Welcome, Tyler. Good to see you, buddy. Hope you're well. And there's Jimmy. Just in time for what is going to be last race of the stream, I'm afraid. But there is another open lobby later on this week, so I'm not sure exactly what date, but it'll be at some point towards the end of this week or at the end of the week for another GR3 Open lobby session. Obviously, I've got some bits to do through the weekend, and then, yeah. At 33.2. Next one is the last race. So we've just got this one to do, and then we've got the next race coming up, which will be the last race of the stream, I'm afraid. Wherever we're heading off to. Somebody spun. Ah, it's one of the back markers. Well done, Pat, for the win. So Ferrari 1, 2, 3 on this one. Don't stress about it too much. It happens. So let's grab the replays if you want them, and spare a moment to say thanks for the race as well. Obviously, he was in a world of his own, Platt, and so we'll say hello to Tyler and Jimmy. Yeah, no stress, buddy. I mean, like I say, that you can always do your best, and that's all you can do. And as long as you're clean, that's the main thing in it. So, do you want to choose the track, Platts? If there's a certain track you have in mind, please. So, whilst we wait for Platt to go and choose the track for us, he's won the race with a fastest lap to his day in a 31.9. As there's myself in second, Petto in third, each one Teach in fourth. We've got Race Edition in fifth, CBT PT in sixth. We've got VTR in seventh. We've got Kurus in eighth. We've got Sky Master in ninth. We've got Jay in 10th. And there's James, Nasio, Jed, the only ones to retire from this race. A longer track. We'll go to a longer track of Kyoto then. Okie dokie. So we're off to Kyoto in this layout. So here we are. We're at the longer layout of the Kyoto racetrack. So this is the last race of the stream. A race starting in 7 minutes. Feel free to do a fast lap, and don't forget to subscribe and like the content. It'll be another time, JB, I'm afraid. Obviously, because this is the last race of the stream, and the winner chooses track, and then unless the winner hasn't got a certain track in mind, we'll pass it on to somebody. Okay. So really interesting to see how this car behaves at the longer layout of Kyoto. Obviously, when I was doing a practice lobby in a GR3 lobby the other day, then having gathered some more info on how the Ferrari 296 behaves on tyres and fuel, which does give me an idea as to where its potential is at. So obviously, as you can see, there's a lot of people using it at the minute, so it's just a case of how long it's there for the taking. And as I'm going around the left hand side of Jimmy, Jay's had a moment there. Let's see what I can do for what is going to be my only flying lap as far as I'm concerned. So we've got a car up front as well. Who just had an adventure on their own. So the South African sets the time. So I've got a 2 minute 16.7, so we'll just come off the track and then have a look at who we got on the track. Each one teach in the Toyota, CBT in the Ferrari, Ghost in the Porsche, we've got EJ in the Ferrari, Skymaster in the Ferrari, and there's Jay in the Ferrari, and James in the Mercedes. Welcome along, Chris. Thank you for tuning in. Hope you're well. This is the last race of the stream, so if you're free, now is the chance to get this one race in, and don't stress too much with the fact that this is the last race of the stream, and because another open lobby will be taking place later in the week, so probably around Sunday, something like that. That's probably the best I can think of. And so there's Jimmy in the Mercedes. We've got Tyler in the BMW M3, and we've got Platt in the Ferrari, and there's Danny C VTR 46. So we'll just have a look at see how Platt's doing as well, because he's one of the quick dudes, as he is showcasing his quality as well. Oh, he's just spawned back in. No worries, mates. We'll get a race or two in the next stream. No worries, buddy. Yeah, we're gonna have to get this last race of the stream underway. So the race is starting soon, and have a good race, everyone. Best of luck, and let's have a clean race as well. No worries, Chris. Appreciate your time as always, regardless of what you're up to. So we shall get this last race underway. Good luck, everyone. Let's make it a good one. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good luck, everyone. Great start with 4-star check is on as well. Thank you, Chris. Thank you, JB. Good luck to those who are racing this one. Tyler, man, with a rocket ship of a start and all in the BMW. Almost. To send it around the outside. Get it. Tyler man's lost it. Unlucky, buddy. Platt's up to P3, no problem. From starting at the back of the grid. So I got Platt up into second at the end of the first lap, as I'm still leading the race. Oh, somebody's had an off. And that was a big one there. By the look of it. Hope that person's alright. So I got myself leading the race with Platt in second. As E2 sets the back benchmark of a 2 minute 15. He's really pushing. VTR 46 is third place. CBT in fourth. James H in fifth. We've got Kraus in sixth. We've got H1 Teach in seventh. We've got Skywalker in eighth. He's within striking distance. He's not messing around. Got a back marker. Not often I see back markers at this time. Thank you for letting us by. Slow out of that complex of corners. He's right behind me. Whoa. Thank goodness the Ghost has saved Platt's life, because that would have been a disaster for what would have been, what we're about to experience is a really good motor race on our hands. He's got indicators on, whatever that means. Oh, he just went nice to Jay. Ah, Stiggy Moss. Sorry that this is the last race of the stream. Got a bit wide there. He's gone wide. Nothing between the pair of us. You can see how much he's wanting this. Lost a bit of momentum. Platt goes defensive. I had to try and do a switcheroo if I can. Doesn't stop, does it? I am within striking distance still of the slip, and he's using all the grass he needs. Looks like he's got this one in the bag, unless he fluffs his lies up. Around the final corner, Platt takes the win. Well done, buddy. So, grab the replays if you want them. So, I just want to spare a moment to congratulate Platt for the win. So, just want to spare a moment to say thanks for joining. Subscribe to my YouTube at It's Danny C. See you next time and take care all. So, Yeah, I wasn't sure that what was going off from Jay's side of it. Must have gone onto the grass, lost it on his own. But fortunately, because I got the ghost settings to weak, therefore he just went straight through Platt's car. Yeah, this I saw that right from my naked eye, and it's crazy that if the ghost hadn't been on the whole time, then you would have got smashed there, which is the last thing we wanted. But a good contest, contest regardless. So we've got Plata taking the win with a fastest lap, with myself in second, VTR 46 in third, CBT in fourth. We've got Pielkios in fifth. We've got each one teach sixth, James in seventh, Tyler in eighth. We've got Skywalker in ninth, and there's E. James and Jay, the only one to retire from this race. So let me see if there's any lobbies that are going off for those who wish to keep on racing, which I'm about to find out for you. Unless there's somebody on here will complete consent to run a lobby, and then do that and with a room ID as well, or whatever. So first things first, let me see if there's any lobbies that are going off as well. So there, for those who don't know what I mean with the room ID, so there's your room ID. So you type that in, and then there you have it. So showroom with friends for a GR3 race, every new track, key, and that's scroll up with got Clio in there. We've got a pit stop in there, of course, in one of these. Let me see. Room's not found. The Real Joe has got 5-lap sprint races in the GR3. Let's see who was in there. So we've got Madda in there, and 24-hour GTS Monza, a late race, long GR from GR lobby. AHR Pezza. So we've got Jacko, Cliffy in there as well. GR3 5-lap race, and Jed, it was in my lobby as well. Race at the group, free for all, pre-quali, another league race. So there's a Opel lobby there as well, which involves Dante, and then that's another GR3 lobby for those who wish to race on. Sprint GT3 join and race for 25 laps, 10-minute qualifying. So we've got GS in there. You may want. So if you wish, if you put in the room ID, so you got Red Bull Ring, so, and there's another alternative room ID on there, and then people will find you. So let's got the Moose in this lobby for what is a Chaos Club in the GR4s. BKR 420 Motorsport in the GR4s. A Rising Gamer. Okay, so and don't forget to do your online time trials for a bit of extra income. Obviously, the mines are done, as well as the specified car and the GR1s and the Renault Espace F1. So let's open a few tickets, as I've got a few bits to open up. 3-star roulette ticket. A 4-star roulette ticket. So this is like one of them holiday bits and pieces that I had to pick up as well, for logging into playing the game. Got brake kit for a Lamborghini Venovo. Okay. So just want to spare a moment to say thank you very much to those of you who are tuned in to say hello while on the go. Thank you very much to those of you who have who have taken part in my open lobbies, and just want to spare a moment to say welcome to the new subscribers and to my community. And for those who don't know, get to know. I do open lobbies in car categories such as GR1, GR2, GR3, GR4, or anything else I can think of as far as I'm concerned. But so obviously, next time I'll be going live is at some point later on this week for some open lobbies. I'm not too sure when exactly, but we'll keep you up to date of it as I go along. So obviously, got some things coming up on the weekend, especially the Mad Friday that's just around the corner. So, and then as of recently, for those who are still watching that, when I've gone down to Woking for the McLaren Technology Centre, it's a rare opportunity for any motorsport fan or anybody who follows McLaren themselves, who gets a rare opportunity to go into their facilities. And the way to get into this is an invite only. So luckily, I know someone who who works for McLaren, and I was given an invitation to go and have a look around the facilities. And the first things I saw is how it all started for McLaren. You go through the likes of Bruce McLaren, where every story has a beginning. And he was one of these people who obviously brought the McLaren name into the world of Formula One and across the motorsport disciplines, as well as, even years down the line that they've gone on to build sports cars as well for the road, especially when you have the McLaren F1 road car, where when you go back to the McLaren F1 road car, so back in the 90s, the early 90s, when the McLaren F1 road car was being put into production, and later on that decade they stopped making them. So if you go back from when times were much simpler, where there were £800,000 or even £1 million at the time, depending where you are in the world, then, and fast forward 20, 30, 35 years down the line, you're talking eight figures worth for a McLaren F1 road car. And you don't see that many of them on the market as well. And they don't want to write off them cars because they are so expensive for insurance companies to write them off. So they were not willing to pay out a certain driver who obviously crashed the other car. And then obviously that's just what makes it so rare also. Even when you have people like Rowan Atkinson, for those who don't know Rowan Atkinson, he played Mr. Bean and Johnny English, and obviously notably with the recent Netflix series with Man vs. Bee, and then now it's Man vs. Baby. So he was one of these people who owned the McLaren F1, where he crashed it twice, bought it for 800 grand from a long time ago, and then sold it for, what is it, like 7-8 figures worth years later. So it's crazy to see, and not many people would predict at the time on what these cars were going to be. But then when you talk down a couple of decades, it'll be worth something. And in fact, it's a collector's car, which makes it a rarity for somebody to acquire one. But the F1 isn't the only one. Because when the W1, when it's coming out, the W1's coming out in February. So obviously the one that to look out for in the hypercar and hyper sports car supercar era as we're heading towards the second half of the 2020s decades. So, well, that's and that from the automotive side. You have the racing cars. You have the racing cars evolve from past and present, and then it just gives you all the goosebumps. And one thing I liked as well is that you know at the when you have the Ayrton Senna racing cars when he won all of his three-wheel championships with McLaren, and obviously when I saw the MP46, the 1991 racing car, it's the simple things that you love to have a look at, you know, with the naturally aspirated V12 engine and a manual gearbox, a H-pack gearbox, and no power steering. And that was when times were much simpler back then. But nowadays, with these modern racing cars, they're just a totally different breed at this day and age. As for 2026 and beyond, with the new engine spec and bodywork and chassis regulation changes taking place as well, it's like a complete reset. So, but yeah, that's definitely will recommend going to McLaren Technology Centre. I did ask him for a job down at McLaren and see if I could clean up the toilets. So, but they have a certain company provider that do that sort of job for McLaren. Anyhow, I'm gonna have to cut short up otherwise because I'm gonna be waffling along all night and I've just got to crack on with other things. Do you know what I mean? So, but thank you for your time and efforts. And likewise, if you like the content, hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't. Appreciate your support as always. And yeah. So on that note, I'm gonna catch you all the next one, and I'll see you when I'm next live. And for myself, Danny C. Take care, all. Bye bye.